it's your birthday. Hey, it's your day. Hey, it's your birthday, so let us celebrate. Hey, it's your birthday.
Happy birthday,
Caleb and Jacob.
I hope you have a great day today. Hey guys,
Happy Tuesday.
welcome back to Devotions with Emma and Sammy. We're so excited you are here today. Yesterday, if you remember, a long time ago, we talked about Jesus's death, and we really focused on the fact that even though the people there, the disciples and the women, didn't know God's plan, he still had a plan. So today, we're going to learn what did that plan look like. A little spoiler alert, resurrection. So before we get into that, we're going to go over to Emma for our theme and main idea and verses.
Yes. Thank you, Sammy. Okay, so our theme is God's promises, and our main idea is alive again. And our verses are from Matthew chapter 28, verse 1, and then 5 through 7. Early on Sunday morning, as the new day was dawning, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went out to visit the tomb. Then the angel spoke to the women. "Don't be afraid," he said. "I know you are looking for Jesus, who was crucified. He isn't here. He is risen from the dead, just as he said would happen. Come see where his body was lying. And now go quickly and tell his disciples that he is risen from the dead, and he is going ahead of you to Galilee. You will see him there. Remember what I have told you." That is our verse.
Perfect. Thank you, Emma. So yes, just like Emma just read, Jesus rose from the dead. So going from yesterday to today, he was crucified. It was terrible. It was so sad for everyone that was there, and a very hard thing to watch. And he was dead for 3 whole days, which is a long time for the disciples to think that he's completely gone, for the women to think they're never going to see him again. But on the 3rd day, he rose again, which is amazing. And just like Emma read in that passage, an angel appears to the Marys and says, "Don't be afraid. I know you are looking for Jesus who was crucified, but he isn't here. He's risen from the dead." So what we want to focus on today is not just the fact that Jesus rose from the dead, but that God had the power to raise Jesus from the dead. So our question today is, I just want you to think about, what does it mean to you that God has the power to raise Jesus from the dead? So yes, think about what it means to you that God has the power to raise Jesus from the dead. But if God has the power to raise someone from the dead, think of all the other things that he has the power to do. So pause the video right now and think of those things. Welcome back. Thanks for thinking about that question with us. Our prayer today is focused on the same idea, that God had the power to raise Jesus from the dead. But what's so cool is God uses that same power to raise Jesus from the dead to help us with things in our own life, because he cares so much for each and every one of us. So I want you to think of something that's going on in your life. It could be something in the world right now. It could be something in your family, something in your personal life. Think of that thing and then ask God to help you, and ask him to use the same power that he used to raise Jesus from the dead to help you with that problem. That does not mean the problem will go away right away. But we know that God has a plan. We might not know it right now. We might be like the disciples at the crucifixion, but we have to trust that God has a plan and that he will use his power according to his will. So take some time, talk to God about what's going on in your life, and ask him to use that power to help you with that problem. So pause right now, talk to God. Thanks for taking the time just to rest for a moment and talk to the Lord. That is our devotion for today. We're going to talk a little bit more about Jesus and all the good things that he did in the next coming days. But we're going to go over to Emma for our invitation.
Thanks, Sammy. Okay, so today is National Superhero Day, and we all know the comic book superheroes like Superman. However, what's really cool is there are also superheroes in our everyday lives, and right now those are our essential workers, who are basically anyone who is still working right now to keep our world functioning. So I would like to invite you guys to honor our superheroes by saying the prayer on the following slide. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye, guys.